Hey everybody, welcome to the Weekly Sizzle. This week, as you can see, we've added our new cover, which is Fathers in Franchising. So Gordon Logan, the CEO and founder of Sport Clips, with his signature cowboy hat, is our feature. And you'll see throughout the next 2 weeks content focusing on great father stories, specifically, and the one that I find to be somewhat interesting or relevant is the exit. I think in business, so many of us get into business, whether you're a franchisee or a franchisor or you're a supplier like we are, and you don't think about the exit. So you get into it, you have a great business plan, maybe it's a 3-5 year plan, but you don't think about what the exit looks like. And some of these great fathers in business, whether they have children who are young or moving up the ranks of their company, they think about how can I prolong the success of my family by handing it off to one of my children who have become ingrained in my business. I have 2 young children. So it would be 20 years from now before I would probably be ready to even consider handing off a business like ours. So a lot can change in that time frame. So as you'll see, we're gonna go through pros and cons of being involved with family in business, and specifically fathers, how they work well with their children. So there's gonna be a lot of great content about that. And then obviously that leads into Father's Day, which is obviously in the second half of the month, which I will say this, and I've said it in my column before, I probably wouldn't be sitting here talking to you if it weren't for my own father, who was integral in investing in my decision to start No Limit Agency. He basically gave me as much money as he could piece together so that I could start the business the right way, and gave me this incredible loan. Was incredibly supportive. For me to go to him and say, I am going to quit my job, I'm going to break up with a girlfriend, and I'm going to move to Atlanta, and hey, can I borrow some money? He could have looked at me and said I was insane, but he was supportive, and he was supportive throughout every part of my life up until this point, and I'm appreciative for that. So as we go through this issue, it's a chance to also say thanks to the great dads out there who have inspired some great entrepreneurial stories. So that's the Weekly Sizzle this week. Enjoy this issue. We'll talk more about it next week, and we'll point out some of the specific stories. But be on the lookout if you're a franchisee. If you're looking to become a franchisee, you and your father want to partner up. We're going to have great stories about that as well. So hopefully we'll inspire you to finding something that will motivate you to starting your own business, or gives you some kind of fodder to say thanks to your dad for helping you along. That's a Weekly Sizzle. We'll see you next week.